Hey, what's up everybody? It's me, Blake, with another political video. As you see in the video, the man shown was a man wounded in the mass shooting at the Colorado movie theater that took place on the opening of the recent Batman movie. His name is Stephen Barton. He's 22 years old and he's from Southbury, Connecticut. And he was among the 58 people injured in the July 20th attack. Now, if you're saying to yourself, if he's from Connecticut, what was he doing in Colorado in that mass shooting? Well, basically, he was bicycling across the country, and that particular night, he was staying with a friend that night of the shooting, and he happened to go see the movie. Now, being that Stephen Barton was a victim of this terrible, tragic event, he will be airing in a 30-second TV spot who urges people to ask themselves during the debate which candidate has the best plan to stop gun violence. You see, he now is trying to take part in stopping this gun violence. He now does victim outreach and policy research for mayors against illegal guns, which helped produce the ad that he's going to be airing on. You see, this 30-second ad will actually be filmed in an empty movie theater where Barton talks about his experience during the shooting, as photos are shown of his gunshot wounds to his face as well as neck, as you can see in the photo that I shown. He also states that I was lucky, but in the next 4 years, 48,000 Americans won't be so lucky because they'll be murdered with guns in the next president's term, enough to fill over 200 movie theaters, which he says in the ad. Now, this is kind of a good thing that, you know, a victim themselves is trying to actually reach out to the people, just pretty much telling them it's time to vote for a president and make sure you do pick the right one. Pick one that's going to definitely stand up for gun violence, because in the state of Colorado, with two tragic events like this that happened, from the movie theater to Columbine, there has to be somebody in office who needs to do something, and they need to do something now. So this victim is taking it upon himself to be a figure where, look, I'm a victim and I want to make sure this doesn't happen to anyone else. I definitely think this is brave of him, because he's pretty much telling his story, not only telling his story, but he's pretty much having to live through that story all over again and remind himself how he almost lost his life. But he's doing it to help other people, and hopefully this doesn't happen ever again. I definitely think this video has a positive message, and I think this is definitely something that needs to be on TV, because I definitely agree that gun violence should be stopped. I personally don't believe that everyone should have guns. Like, if you go about going to permits and doing what you have to do to get a legal gun, most definitely all for it. But if these illegal guns on the streets, they need to be taken off, and somebody has to do something about it. And you just can't think, you know, nothing can be. You have to have a positive attitude that something can be. But it is me, Blake, with another political video. I also agree, make sure you pick the right guy who you think is going to do the right job in the next presidential election coming up. But it's me, Blake. Until next time, make sure to subscribe for future videos. Peace.